Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kryptocraft with your host, Nighthawk. We have a little bit of a supply shortage on one important thing for a lot of our materials production, and that is industrial TNT. So basically, in order to run our implosion compressor, which is up in the main floor of the factory, we need to have a supply of industrial TNT. And it's not overly hard to make, but it is a bit tedious. Sorry, I just had to check that real quick. So we're going to make a machine that will basically automatically make industrial TNT for us. And at first, it's probably not going to do anything fancy as far as putting the TNT into, or getting the industrial TNT up to our implosion compressor, but I'll add that particular item probably off camera later on. Now, I've seen a few ways of doing this, and I'm going to try a little bit different. Currently, this little setup here is just for making sand. They actually make sand and gravel, which we grab a stack of gravel as well. Actually, I don't need the gravel really, but oh well, I've got it anyway. So we're going to start, because in order to make any of the, or make this work, we're going to take and put a cobblestone generator, let's see, up here on the wall. Let's turn it so it faces forward. And now we're going to change this so that it puts, so that it just outputs down. I'm going to leave that pulverizer alone for the moment. We're going to take this pulverizer, and we want gravel to keep going further down, and we want sand, any sand that it makes, to come out the right side. So that's how it's set up right now. Then we're going to have another pulverizer that's going to take gravel. If we pulverize, well, right now we need to get power. So let's get power hooked up so we can start seeing this work. And we'll just take this, whoa, right there. Now let's go up here and get the extra piece out of the way. There we go. Bring this power down. And there we go. Now we're pulverizing into flint. And if we put, we have gravel up here. That should be outputting, oh, this is probably not set to accept on the top. There we go. So now that's going to accept cobblestone in the top and pass the gravel further down. Now, what I want to try, and this is the part that I have not tried yet, is if we put one of these fabricators here, it's going to pick up sand, and our pattern here is like this, I think? No. It's like, it's all just gunpowder. Should be like that. Let's put that in there. We'll put the gunpowder in, and there it made a whole bunch of TNT. Now if we put another one of these right here, and we take flint and TNT, I think what this should do is move that, move the TNT into this fabricator, or can it only do it side by side? I don't really want to have to go side by side if I can avoid it. I really want this to work this way. Let's toss that in there. So what this should do, if we put TNT here... Oh, it might not make it until it has enough flint. It's still not making. Huh. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure if it has to... Because obviously if we move the TNT, that makes... So we just have to get it to have some way of pulling that gunpowder. Now, what the other thing that I'd like to see if we can do is, do we have a regular chest hanging around here somewhere? There's wood to make one. So what I'd like to see is if we can put a chest with gunpowder over here and have the... Oh, and I didn't mention this. These devices here are the fabricators from the s2e52 mod, and that does not seem to be recognized. If I were to get rid of that and move this chest to right here. No, you're supposed to be on the wall. Okay, let me give you something to sit on. There. Okay, so that makes... So I guess what I need to do is provide a way for... to just move the extra... Let's see. I might have to do a little bit of rearranging here. So basically the whole idea how I want to structure this is so that... Is that not blue on top? No, it's not. There we go. I want to structure this so that when it's loaded with gravel, or loaded with gunpowder, that it will keep producing. And if these are directly adjacent, then they won't overflow each other. So this one won't overflow the bottom pulverizer. Although I suppose, given that these guys have that the chance or the production rate of gravel from the pulverizer is only 10%, we should be okay. So it takes 4 sand, makes 1 TNT, and we need 3 TNT, that's 12 sand. So we're definitely going to have more TNT being made than gravel, than we are making flint. So that's definitely going to be our bottleneck. Now here's the next question. If I move this... Let's break that. I'm going to put this up here and set up our recipe again. There we go, just like so. So there, all of the TNT. Now it actually made the industrial TNT from the TNT stored here. I'll check if I can move sand that way. Now what I can do is we'll have to extend the power this way. We'll move this guy over here. And what I need is some sandstone pipe so that it doesn't connect to the other machines. Oh, that's not going to work. One moment. How about some cobblestone? Actually, how about some gold? That's what I was afraid of. I guess what we will need is an iron pipe. Here. we'll just set the output to go into this machine, and that should work. Now the output, we want to go up. So now that will put the flint into this fabricator. And we just pick up our industrial TNT out of here, and we are good to go. Now let's check this. Check to see if this works as expected. We'll put a bunch of sand here. It does not seem to see the gunpowder. That's a little bit of a problem. Let's see, how can we get... This is not working out quite as cleanly as I had hoped. But I think I see a solution to my problem. We take this guy and put him right here. Take this one, put it right there. Now we need to send... Just need to swap where we send things. And that should let me move this chest over here. We'll take this, change its output to go to the right. And I can't get into that chest. Okay. You go there. We just have to keep shuffling machines around until we get something that works. Okay, got some cobble. And we have more industrial TNT. Okay, so this setup, now the only thing that we have left to do here is we need to reroute the power for it. And we will have all the industrial TNT that we could possibly use. Reroute that power cable. There we go. Now let's check these. I don't want this going out to the top. Side. This is the... What I want is everything going down. That should be right. Why is it not going in? Or was that the back? That should be right. It must be right. I can't move the Kryptocraft blocks with the portal gun. Now this one's not going into it either. There's something funky going on here. I don't know why. I don't know why this is not working as expected here. Because now the flint is not going into here. I guess the other option that I have is to change this yet again. Make sure I have something that I can build, move these onto. come here. Come here. There we go. And now, let's see which one is back. I think that's the one that I want. Yeah, that seems to be pushing sand into here. There we go. Now then, rearrange this power one more time. Connect that. This is a little bit of experimentation at the moment, but I think we're getting close. We've got flint, we've got all kinds of sand there. Now we just need to put our igneous extruder back on top. And we will probably need to kickstart the supply of gravel. Let's put the cobble away and get some gravel here to start it up. Okay, and let's grab, well, let's put this flint back. Grab some more gunpowder. And got some more industrial TNT. Got some regular TNT waiting. And looks like this should work. Now the one thing, the other part that I don't know, whoops. Other part that I don't know how it will work is if the if this is completely filled with sand and I add gunpowder, will it actually make the industrial TNT? Now, I will say that this is fast enough on the actual crafting that I'm not too worried about keeping a constant supply of gunpowder right now. Might do something along those lines in the future. Somebody stole the floor there. But for now, what this lets us do is come up here and load up this implosion compressor. Where do I have... I don't have any diamond dust in my inventory, but I believe there is some over here. Somewhere. Come on, where's diamonds? There we are. Let's hop back over here, and boom, we have diamonds. Now these should be... we should be able to use these industrial diamonds for everything the regular diamonds can be used for. I think, anyway. At least all of the important things. There's so many new things to look at here, too. I'm gonna need to actually experiment with these wire mills, because those look interesting. So yeah, we can use them for pretty much everything, and we could compress 9 into a block of diamond, and then oh, he must be right outside. Yeah, we can compress 9 of them into a block of diamond, and then we could take the block apart into regular diamonds if we needed to as well. So we now have a working industrial TNT maker, so that's going to be quite useful. If we go back over here, we can grab some more diamond dust. There should be a bunch in here, actually. And you do end up losing a little bit of diamond in the process, but I'm not exactly short on diamonds right now, or on diamond dust, so not too worried about that part. And the next things that, the other parts that I'll probably work on off camera with this, is trying to clean this up a little bit more, make it look a little bit nicer, and probably do something to automate this, at least automate the supply of supply of gunpowder a little bit more, so that we can have a more constant supply of industrial TNT on standby anyway. Possibly even hook it up where the output goes into a chest up by the industrial compressor, or implosion compressor rather. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little bit about the factorization fabricators. These are pretty cool little automatic crafting machines, so I gotta say I really like these. And once we get more flint going, which we could actually kickstart the flint supply instead of just kickstarting the gravel supply, since we have a pretty large stock. There we go. Let's go up this way. Up we go, and for our finish here, let's make a couple more diamonds. Make. Oh, ha! Too much dark ashes. There we go. I don't know what the, if there's really any use to the dark ashes either. I guess we could take those and toss them into the recyclers in order to turn them back into scrap. Or I guess we could also turn it into, use the dark ashes to make extra fertilizer. Interesting. You can use it to make slag, which doesn't have any real purpose anymore, other than making rock wool. And do the regular ashes have any use? You can use regular ashes to make bituminous peat or compost, or lots of fertilizer. So not a whole lot of use for those. Carbon cells. So anyway, a few little things there. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.